And now we've come to the reveal from the dice I made in part 1. And I just want to say up front that as a whole, as sets of dice cast at one time, this may be the best results I've ever gotten. So I'm very proud of how these turned out. So this is in order of how I showed you in the last video. But first up, we have these kind of blood and smoke dice, I think is what I ended up calling them. And they turned out really well. Really nice thin flashing. And you can kind of see that the black and red kind of came through very well. I really dug that I didn't add anything to the resin. No glitter, no nothing. And I think that played in its favor because those turned out really, really nicely. And then next up, we have the cloud dice with the rose red resin. This turned out really well. Is also I kind of wish the clouds had been a little bit more throughout the dice, but they still looked really cool. I think next time I just need to really get the clouds coming out at the bottom of the dice, which I thought I was doing this time, but I just need to keep practicing with that technique because I really like how cloud dice look. But otherwise, I think this turned out into a really, really nice set. And yeah, I like how it looked. This next one may be my favorite die that I've ever made. This Chonk, you'll see here in a second, just it's turned out beyond my wildest expectations. And while I try not to be too precious about any of the dice that I make as far as being able to sell them, this one I might keep and sell future versions of this, because this one just gorgeous. The liquid core, like other than a couple of air bubbles in there, looks great. The little sea creatures and the seaweed, and I love the movement that it adds to it. So yeah, just a really pretty die. And here we have the flower dice that I put into my first homemade mold. These were just really cool. I love how these flowers turned out. You can see them very clearly. Yeah, just very colorful little dice. And as you'll see here in a minute that the D20, my logo turned out really clear on it. And yeah, just a great set. This is actually the second set I've made on this mold. The first one, I was trying to do something with a green and gold kintsugi effect, which you can Google that to find out what it is. But it's a really cool effect if you can get it to turn out right. But I was not able to do so. I just got to keep working on that. But yeah, there you can see the logo on the D20, and yeah, just a really pretty little dice. And lastly, we have second to lastly, I guess you could say, we have the dump pour dice, which I've had really good luck with my dump pours as far as like dice go. Like they've just turned out really cool for the most part. These were spectacular. It was just a mix of some of that leftover pink, some of the leftover blue, some of the clear with some glitter in it, and a little bit of the white cloud resin. And these things, you can see the different colors and the clouds going through them, and just a really, really pretty set. And a couple of extra D20s that you'll see here in the separate D20 molds that I've got up to the side there. But overall, just a really, really cool set. And for being a dump pour, like, those are the types of things that you just can't plan for. It's like I couldn't say, like, I want to make this particular dice and have it turn out this good. So this is just a really happy accident. And last but certainly not least, we have our old pal Han Solo in his resin carbonite. Super festive. Just a fun little extra thing. I can't sell these, but maybe I can throw them into random people's dice bags when they order. Not everybody, but some people get them. Anyway, as some of my favorite food YouTubers from Sorted Food, go check them out. Free shout out, say. Let's get these things into the sexies.